I'm here at the Mortgage Business Expo with Steve Matthews at Bath Building Society, and I'm here to ask him a few questions. So Steve, what do you expect to happen to the housing market after Brexit?
Well, there's actually two schools of thought here. One is that everything's going to go the wrong way. The mortgage market is going to stagnate and property prices will potentially fall. The Bank of England mentioned a while back potentially up to 30%, which seems quite extreme to me. I have a different sort of angle on this, in that I think because Brexit has been taking so long to arrive, a lot of the property price corrections have already been built in. Property prices have not risen dramatically. They've moved along in certain places fairly nicely, and it's my view that once Brexit is done, there may be a small lull, but I think then the mortgage market itself will pick itself up and people will get on with their day-to-day norm, which is moving every 5 or 6 years, and the mortgage market will pull itself back to maybe not the levels of 2007, but probably some good levels that we haven't seen for a couple of years.
Interest rates are at record lows, so how challenging is that for small building societies?
It's very challenging for the small societies, mainly because the mortgage market being so quiet at the moment, if the big lenders have very low rates, then it's very difficult for small building societies to pick up some of the normal everyday business. So what building societies are having to do is be very creative with some of their products, and whilst also pricing them close to the mainstream products, which obviously means less margins, less profits. So they've got to be very on top of everything when it comes to not just jumping into the market, putting out a rate that is too low, so they're not making enough money on it, but at the same time it's that low that they get too much business and they can't handle all the customers. So it's trying to get a balance. Building societies have been reasonably good at doing this over the years, and I think going forward, yes, margins will get tighter for small societies, but a well-run society will carry on through, and it shouldn't be too much of a problem for them.
And what's Bath Building Society doing for first-time buyers?
For first-time buyers, we like to think we're one of the leading societies, in that about 50% of our business last year was to first-time buyers. And we have some very creative products. We have the availability of 100% mortgages, whereby we ask the parents to get involved and provide additional security, but it allows people to get onto the property ladder and without having to put in a deposit. Secondly, we've got another product where people have got some deposit, typically 15%, but can't quite afford the mortgage payments on their own. So we allow them to rent out a room, which brings in more income and makes everything affordable. That is one of our most popular products at the moment. We're also just about to launch a new range of 95% mortgage products. So I think we try to do our best for first-time buyers. We also have a product for students, whereby we allow the student to buy the property whilst they're at university, which is helping them through university, and in certain cases has allowed them to come out the other end with no debts and a little bit of property growth. So they've actually come out in profit, which many students paying rent and everything would not do. So I think we are, as I say, one of the leading societies when it comes to first-time buyers.
Excellent. And obviously the changes in tax rules, how are you finding the buy-to-let market at the moment?
Yes, the changes in tax rules, they've made a difference to the buy-to-let market. The mainstream market has reduced over the last few years, probably by 25% maybe, something like that. So what the society has done is diversified into other types of buy-to-let, where we will lend on houses of multiple occupancy. We will look at people who are moving abroad and wish to retain a house here, so the expat market, and also holiday lets, which has been quite a growth area for us over the last 12 months. So yeah, we are diversifying in that area.
Thank you very much for your time, Steve.
Okay, you're welcome.